All right, today's the day. In less than 1 hour and 8 minutes, Bitcoin Cash is gonna go through possibly the most contentious hard fork that the crypto community has ever seen. It's happening today. We're witnessing a little piece of history right now, and sides are being drawn. And many people attribute this looming hard fork of Bitcoin Cash as the reason that the cryptocurrency market lost over $30 billion in a single day yesterday. The reason that Bitcoin and these altcoins are seeing all-time lows for this year, 2018, and the reason why over the next couple days, Bitcoin might have farther down to go. And check this out, guys, because we haven't really seen this all year. Bitcoin at $5,400. Wow. Monero at $82. Cardano at 5 cents. For all of us that continued to buy in when Bitcoin was at 6K or maybe 8K or maybe even got in when Bitcoin was at 12 or 20K, this can be a little jarring. And while we saw incredible support over the last 3 months with Bitcoin at around $6,200, these next few days could be something that really could shake things up in a positive or negative way. Let's check this out, because quickly, Bitcoin Cash, what exactly is happening? Well, there's just so much infighting that what used to be just a standard, just a standard technical network upgrade, it really isn't about the technical stuff right now. It's really more political, more social. Because by the end of today, we'll either have Bitcoin Cash SV or Bitcoin Cash ABC. Two things that are technically different, practically the same, but the infighting that's taking place is jarring a lot of people. For example, Craig Wright, who is in the Bitcoin Cash SV camp. He sent this out yesterday, less than 24 hours ago, to all Bitcoin miners. If you switch to mine Bitcoin Cash, we may need to fund this with Bitcoin. Bitcoin to $1,000 does not faze me. Wow, well, Bitcoin at 5K is phasing me right now. If it goes to 1K, I think I'll be phased, but not Craig Wright. And what he's talking about is, which Bitcoin Cash hard fork will win? Well, it's the one that has the more miners, because the miners control the hashing power, and that's really the debate right now. Where will they go? And if you guys want to keep up to date on if you can watch this live, we're going to be live tweeting this the whole day, keeping you informed on what's happening. Feel free to follow us. There's a link in the description below. Or go to this website, right? I'll leave a link in the description as well. But Craig Wright is not afraid to tank Bitcoin, which will tank the crypto market, to get his way. And on the other side, there's Bitcoin Cash ABC, really headed by Roger Ver. And from what he says, Roger Ver says, I have no intention to start. And from what Roger Ver says, I have no intention to start a hash war with Craig Wright, because if I do, by relocating hash power from Bitcoin mining to Bitcoin Cash mining, the Bitcoin price will dump below yearly support. Hey, it already has. It may even breach 5,000. But since Craig Wright is relentless, I'm all in to fight to the death. So they're not opposed to stealing some hash power from Bitcoin, which will slow the network down, potentially devalue the crypto market, and it's going down today. And if you're wondering where everybody lands on each side of the line, here's a great chart. I'll leave this in the link description, but there's Bitcoin Cash SV, there's Bitcoin Cash ABC, and initially, when this was talked about last month, the beginning of this month, the majority of people landed on the Bitcoin Cash ABC side. Kraken, Antpool, Trezor, a few people on the Bitcoin Cash SV side, Nchain, Mempool, but the majority of people are neutral. They'll support either one, like Bitstamp, Bittrex, Poloniex, and what we've been seeing over the last few days is a lot of people actually that were originally on the Bitcoin ABC side, after watching the seriousness of the allegations between each of the parties, a lot more people are going neutral because they're not sure what's going to happen. Let me ask you something. If I may ask you something, how should you watch the Bitcoin cash fork as it happens? What should you do as the average person that's just watching this from afar? Guys, keep this in mind. I'm not a financial investor. I'm just some enthusiast. But essentially, it's all about the nodes. Finally, the progression of the hard fork, once implemented, can be gauged by watching the numerical estimates of the node distribution. Do not tune out on me. This is significant. Basically, it's about where the miners choose, which nodes go to which fork. We're all going to watch this on the CoinDance website. But here's that quote that I really liked. Guys, this is not so much technical anymore. It's who's got the bigger wallet, who's swinging the bigger Bitcoins. And this is from a direct quote from a chief scientist at Bitcoin Unlimited. And if you do not remember, Bitcoin Unlimited, they offered a compromise, a solution where if both parties compromised, they could each get a little bit of their way. Well, nobody was interested with Bitcoin Unlimited. And from this quote, I see this fork as more of a social or political battle playing out, but it's disguised as a technical debate, Peter Rizun told CoinDesk. I like that. I agree with that. And guys, in this video, I want to give a direct warning for every single person that holds Bitcoin right now, or maybe is even thinking of buying into Bitcoin. Hey, and by the way, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on crypto every single day. My name's Austin, and with every single video we put out, it's just to provide you as much value as possible. So feel free to subscribe or like the video, but let's keep going. Let me just give you a very realistic warning, because as much as we saw, like I said, this incredible support around Bitcoin at 6,200, 6,600, I'm just going to be honest with you. We might have further down to go. These next few days will be very, very telling on what happens. And, I don't think it's so much as who knows if they're really stealing hash power from Bitcoin, because that will affect the price, I can see. But I think, in my personal opinion, it's really more about what other people see. Other people on the outside see this instability, see this, dare I say it, centralization with Bitcoin in the crypto market, and they're pulling out their assets. Any instability with some of these big, large cap coins shows instability in the market in general. So my warning to all of us hodlers out there is be prepared. We might be going down a lot sooner before we go up. But let me just offer this little piece of perspective, because that's what we do on this channel, offer some perspective. Let's just say Bitcoin, which is already the very low price of 5,400, let's say it goes to 2,000. I do not think we're going there, but let's just say that it does. It goes to the very low rock bottom price of $2,000. If it does, and this is Bitcoin over the last 2 years, but if Bitcoin goes to $2,000, that will still be over a 100% gain in the past year from where we saw Bitcoin at the beginning of 2017. At the beginning of last year, 2017, Bitcoin was at about $1,000. Obviously, we saw an incredible jump, an unhealthy growth, and then we obviously corrected out. But if Bitcoin drops to as low as just $2,000, there'll be a lot of people yelling at you on TV, yelling you from the sidelines, that Bitcoin's dead. But a 100% gain, in an asset from 1,000 to even 2,000 is incredible. In the traditional stock market, you hope that your stock makes, maybe 5-7% gain by the end of the year. So even if it goes to 2,000, we'll still be very much up. Guys, let me know what you think about that. And that was my one warning. Let me give another warning to every single person that holds Bitcoin. And this is the type of thing that you share with friends, that you tell other people. This is the type of news that we have not seen any other year but this year. The institutional people are coming in. Fidelity, Bakkt, Microsoft, Starbucks, all these people are laying the foundation, news that we have not seen other than this year, to get into Bitcoin. And let me just be very honest, they want to get in low. So these next couple of days will be very telling. We'll be keeping you updated. But once we kind of level off and we form new support, what I think, actually what I hope to see is, I hope we don't see some unhealthy growth soon. I think what we'll see is nice, steady growth. People around here, if this happens this coming year, people will tell you it's a fluke. It's not sustainable at all. But we'll keep seeing sustainable growth. It'll keep getting healthy, and all of a sudden, maybe mid 2019, maybe beginning of 2019, people, the institutional investors will. Are you guys still with me? The institutional investors will finally give the green light, green flag to all the news media, and everybody will be coming in. Of course, they'll be sad that they're getting in, that they couldn't get in when the prices were as low as this. That's my warning to you. If you totally disagree, let me know in the comments. The cool thing about this channel is I'm not the smartest guy here. We have all walks of life watching, commenting, subscribing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Brian Kelly says that this is all just happening because of the Bitcoin Cash fiasco. And he says that this sell-off won't last long. Of course, the mainstream media also told us to buy Ripple at all-time highs back in 2017. So who knows how much weight this holds. But I think these next few days will be very telling. We're going to be live tweeting everything that's happening today, either talking about it in the comment section or on Twitter. Team, that's the video today. We'll see you tomorrow.